In this video, I will be talking about note lengths. Note lengths are very important when it comes to music instruction because they are the foundation for reading music. Now, if you have a younger child, your child may or may not be able to fully grasp the concept of note lengths. However, it is very important to introduce this concept to your child because learning note lengths can carry into their math abilities, especially when it comes to fractions. Today I will be teaching you about whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, 16th notes, and eighth notes. So first, I will talk about a whole note. A whole note in sheet music is written like this. Now, we are assuming that in our music, we have 4 beats in one measure. So a whole note would take all 4 beats. A half note is exactly half of a whole note. So therefore, a half note will take up 2 beats of the measure. This means that one half note plus another half note equals a whole note. A quarter note is exactly 1/4 the length of a whole note, which means that a quarter note takes up 1 beat. If there are 4 beats in a measure, a quarter note is 1 beat. So therefore, 2 quarter notes equal a half note, or 4 quarter notes equal a whole note. So in order to play a full measure, that is 4 beats, you would need to play 4 quarter notes, 2 half notes, or 1 whole note. The next type of note we're going to learn about is an eighth note. Eighth notes are written with 1 flag if they are by themselves. You can also connect eighth notes in pairs of 2, which are connected by a single bar on the top. Eighth notes are half of a beat in a 4-beat measure. But compared to a whole note, an eighth note is 1/8 the length of a whole note. So in a 4-beat measure, the eighth note will be half of each beat, which means that you will need 8 eighth notes to be played in order to play all 4 beats. So 2 eighth notes is the same as 1 quarter note, 4 eighth notes is a half note, or 8 eighth notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, equals 1 whole note. The final note we will be learning about is a 16th note. The fundamental difference between a 16th note and an eighth note is the amount of flags, or the amount of bars that are connecting the notes. 16th notes have 2 flags on the top, and 2 bars connecting when you pair them together. Compared to a 4-beat measure, a 16th note will be 1/4 of a beat. So therefore, you will need to play 16 16th notes in order to make up 4 beats. As you can see, 2 16th notes equals an eighth note. 4 16th notes equals a quarter note, and 8 16th notes, I have 2 sets of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, equals a half note. So in order to play a whole note, you would need to play 4 sets of 4 16th notes. Again, let me reiterate that if this is very confusing math to your child at this point, view this as an introduction to reading music. In my next video, we will delve more into how all of these notes can be put together to make up full measures of music. To recap, there are whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16th notes. Thank you.